When faced with tough times, high school sweethearts George and Renee Kelly were faced with two paths to take, the easy way or the hard way. They chose the hard way, to buy a business in an area away from their home in Texas and build upon a solid foundation to make something great for themselves and their newfound community in Billings, Montana. These are exactly the kind of folks that you'd want fixing your car or working on your fleet of vehicles, and they're a proud partner with NAPA.
Yeah, George and I actually were each other's first boyfriend and girlfriend and ended up getting married. But George, ever since I've known him, even back in high school, was always tinkering with a car or something motorized or electronic.
When I was in high school, I took auto mechanics, and I worked as a mechanic coming out of high school for many years. At that point in time, I got laid off, and I told Renee, I said, we're gonna buy a business somewhere, I just don't know where.
So we were looking for a business where we were locally in Texas. There just wasn't anything all that appetizing.
We had contacted the realtor here, and they said the business was not for sale any longer, so we kind of blew it off. And believe it or not, a month later, they called us on the phone, something had happened.
Came back a little bit later and said, you know what, are you still interested? The people backed out.
And this place just kind of fit us.
We said, yeah, we're interested. So within 2 days, we had put a bid in.
Even with the support of the community, starting fresh at a new shop can be difficult. But George and Renee rose to the occasion by tapping into a niche that not a lot of local shops were willing to get into. And with NAPA's help, it paid dividends.
We work on almost everything at this point. We're working on vans, we're working on regular customers' vehicles, trucks. We do a lot of fleet maintenance at this point in time. And originally we didn't do fleet maintenance. There's a whole backstory to that. They won't repair the fleet maintenance vehicles. So they asked us, would y'all repair those? And we said, sure, we'll figure it out. So that's what we did. And we have all the tooling now to be able to work on these vehicles, code read these vehicles. And that was a pretty good step. 3 or 4 years since we've been here, it's taken that long to get up to speed, 100% I would say. It's important that we have master technicians that are well-rounded, they know what's going on.
Through training programs provided by NAPA, Vallie Auto Center has been able to branch out and learn skills that would allow them to adapt to industry changes, such as EV repairs. But this eagerness to adapt wouldn't be so prevalent without the culture that George and Renee have worked hard to cultivate, both in and out of the shop.
It's a really wonderful way to work because we are able to communicate. We've learned a lot about communication in the process and are still learning, but we're able to be open about our feelings about how we think the future of the company is going to go. And we're both really on that same page of what we want and what we see. But I love the employees. Of course, that's part of the challenging part of it as well. But we're really good about encouraging them to come to us at any time. Our door's always open, and we really enjoy helping them get the training that they need.
And we actually just came back from the training in Vegas with NAPA. And 2 of these guys are going to EV school here, hopefully at the end of this year. It's 1,000% important. We bounce ideas off of all of us. Before we make a decision, it's a group decision. It's not just our decision, right?
On tough days, we still work as a team, you know, and on good days, we are around here laughing and you know, goofing around.
We come here to have a good time. We smile, we have a good time. Not saying that some days are a little bit rougher than others, but we have a good time.